Are you thinking about shopping for a pet? Not knowing where to start? Please take a few minutes and hear what I have to say before you do. Today, I will share with you some of the research that I have done on this topic. I will also share with you some personal experiences that I have. I have gathered some credible information from adoptapet.com, petmd.com, theshelterpetproject.org, and humanesociety.org. Adopting instead of shopping is not only safer, but it will bring a sense of personal fulfillment on how you decided to acquire your new pet. It will also lower the euthanasia count, and it might help put an end to puppy mills across the world. I will first start off by showing you some of the horrible practices of pet stores and puppy mills. Pet stores often get their pets from puppy mills with no background on them. Puppy mills are money-making factories. They don't care about the welfare and health of these pets. All they know is that they have a purebred animal and they can get a lot of money out of them. The Humane Society of the U.S. states puppies sold in pet stores come from all over the country, and many from breeders with one or more Animal Welfare Act violations. These puppies are often neglected and mistreated and are kept in cages in their own feces, and their food may be contaminated by mold or insects. Puppies at pet stores often have serious health or psychological problems due to bad breeding practices at puppy mills. And if you think that this is the only way that you're going to get a purebred animal, you're wrong. AdoptAPet.com states that in the U.S., that 47% of households have dogs and 46% of households have cats. But only 30% of these households got their pets from a shelter. And this means that approximately 2.7 million cats and dogs are euthanized every year in shelters, and they were adoptable. Seeing all of the facts about puppy mills, let me tell you some of the incredible facts and benefits of adopting from a shelter and some of my own personal experiences. Shelters are not motivated by profit. They are motivated by the health and well-being of each and every one of those pets and guaranteeing that they go to a great home. When you go to adopt your forever pet from a shelter, they will be vaccinated, and if not fixed already, they will allow you to go home with your new pet only after they are spayed or neutered. And you can see some of these benefits at petmd.com. The people in the shelter have spent time with each and every one of these pets and have come to learn their behavioral tendencies and can answer any questions that you may have. Most of the animals are already house trained, and their living quarters, though sad to look at, are always kept clean and dry and inside and out of the elements. I have a couple experiences with adopting my pets. With our second baby, Daisy, we got to spend time with her at the shelter, and we even went back to the shelter with our big boy Hamilton to see if they were a perfect fit, which they were. Shortly after Hamilton passed, we realized that Daisy needed a new friend, so we brought her to the shelter to pick out her new best friend. After meeting about 9 dogs, we had given up hope almost, and then they brought out Fiona. And it was love at first sight, and she is a perfect fit to our family. funny thing is that Fiona is a purebred German Shepherd. Upon adoption, they issued us a copy of her AKC papers, proving that you can get a purebred from a shelter. I have given you now some of the bad and a lot of the good. Now let's take a look at what you can do to help contribute to your shelter society. By choosing to adopt and not shop, you are not helping further enable the terrible practices of puppy and kitten mills. The euthanasia count will go down. Just go down to your local shelter, walk through, and ask all the questions that you have. You may be surprised, you will be surprised at how much there is to learn. I know that many shelters also allow youth to come and donate their time to the shelter, which is not only a good way to teach your youth responsibility, but they can also earn community service hours for their school. And now you're thinking, what can I do? If adoption of an animal is not for you, then there are other ways that you can help contribute to the shelters. You can volunteer your time or even donate money. And even though you think that your contribution may not be making that big of a difference, rest assured that your time or even small donation goes a long way. Now, in conclusion, we all, at some point in time in our lives, feel the need for an animal companion. Please do your research before you go out to hopefully adopt and not shop for your pet. When you adopt a pet, you will not only be saving money and the heartache of unknown vet bills, but you will also be saving a life that desperately needs you. You will be changing their life for the good, and you will be fighting puppy mills. Before you set out to find this forever friend, give the pets in the shelter a chance. You can go to theshelterpetproject.org and find pets near you of any size, color, temperament, or breed, if you have a specific one in mind. Or you can let them pick you. Thank you.